I'm sitting with Dylan, aka Party Favor, Matthews and Block Party, Cuthbert Amphitheater. Your set was awesome today.
Oh, stop! Thank you.
The crowd, super into it. Obviously, I feel like we have really good crowds here in Oregon. Do you agree?
Yes, 100%. No, it was amazing. I mean, it's super hot outside, and but they were like going from start to finish. They were going hard. So, and I mean, it was like I went right after a Hero Bus who was going hard already. So it's like to go kind of back to back like that was awesome, and they stayed with it. So
when it's a festival like this where you're like in the middle of the lineup and stuff, do you feel like you have to match pace with other artists, or do you not worry about that? You do your thing.
Maybe sometimes I do. Like today, I kind of wasn't really trying to like impress anyone or do anything special. I literally was just kind of messing around and trying new songs and different transitions and random things. So it was kind of more of like a test and fun for me because I knew the crowd would be into it. I knew whatever, but I wasn't trying to like, win over anybody new or I don't know. It was like I just was kind of having fun, So
going for it.
I didn't feel like I had to prove anything. So
now, when you have sets like this, do you plan them really, or do you have things in your head like I know I want to play this, or is it really like in the moment?
It's usually pretty in the moment. I have like a big playlist of music, and I'll kind of scroll through as I go on to kind of see what the crowd's feeling. Like, I noticed that they've been going so hard for so long, so I switched it up to play a little bit more like house instead, houseier type vibes, because they've been hearing like trap and heavier stuff like that and dubstep for like so long. So I kind of like toned it back a little bit, and then I wanted to bring in this and that. So I like to try to see how the crowd's feeling, and the nice thing is then I'm not like set to a specific schedule, songs and stuff.
Well, kind of sounds like you like to surprise them a little bit too, throw in the slower jams a little bit, or tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I like to just like play like a lot of stuff that people have like never heard. Like people come to these shows and they're always hearing like the same old same remixes, same mashups, same big songs. And I think that like for me, looking back at like the history of DJing is like. DJs used to be somebody who would go see and they would play music that you'd never heard before, and that was always like really important to me. So like, a lot of times the crowd might like not react as like the same as like the big songs, but they might leave and go, holy shit, like wait, thinking back, like those are some crazy songs, like I'd never heard those. What are the songs you play? That's what I want. So
yeah, absolutely. Now you were saying a little bit ago, I'm an hour sleep, we're going to New Orleans tomorrow. I imagine this year has been like one of the craziest for you. It seems like it's really amped up this year.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely been kind of just going uphill, like chugging along. It's like a little engine that could, but it's definitely speeding up for sure. I'm just super happy, obviously to be getting to tour on your music and being able to play like this I'm very fortunate because I'm one of, really, if you break it down to all musicians across the world and how many people are actually touring and making a living off of it, I'm very fortunate. So I'm just stoked that people like my music and want to, I saw people wearing my merch and stuff like that, so it's really cool. So.
Now, I know you've been doing like a ton of festivals, obviously summer festival season, there's so many. What has been like the standout one for you? If you had to pick one favorite of this year, like what's been your favorite show?
Oh, so far this year? Oh man, that's such a hard question. I think it might be the Fillmore in San Francisco.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I mean, I have like really strong fan base in the West Coast, and it was just the all-time like energy. Just like from the beginning to the end, it was like the whole crowd. It was like we were in this like we were like hypnotized by each other or something. It was like every transition was perfect, every moment was perfect. They reacted the right ways, So, but I mean, because I like festivals and stuff like that, but clubs are great because it's more intimate,
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to feel good when that feeling comes around. Is that pretty common, or like once in blue moon you're like, oh man, this is like...
No, I mean, I always have fun. I love doing what I do, but I mean, I think that just like anything, you kind of have those like special moments, that are like, wow, that was, you definitely walk away feeling like that hit on all cylinders,
Yeah, absolutely. And you've been on a lot of lineups with like massive names. I mean, even tonight, Tiesto and Dylan Francis, and like everyone on this lineup, Keys and Crates, everyone is just
We're literally
so
sitting
massive.
in Dylan Francis' room right now.
Are we really?
Well, it's my room.
I didn't even know that. So I'm actually interviewing him tonight as well, and I'm curious to see how that one goes. Do you get along with him? I don't know what to expect from him.
Well, we just shot a music video yesterday, actually.
Whoa,
so
really?
I shot a music video all yesterday, and then went straight to my show last night. From a music video, and we did a track together called Shut It Down. I played it, and it's a music video for that. So
when can we expect that
we
music
are
video?
quite good friends. We were hanging out yesterday. I don't know, in a couple weeks maybe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to be on the lookout for that one for sure.
You should. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Just wait. This music video is like next level.
Is there anyone else that you played a show with this summer you just been like, holy crap, I'm on this lineup with blank?
Young Thug.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Are the rappers cool to hang mixed lineups, like even Matt Decent, and it's like they throw in like a Little Dicky or a Young Thug or someone like that. And
I love it. I mean, I'm a big hip hop fan anyway, so I mean, I guess if you're not, you know, then maybe you're not going to be as into it. But I love it, and I think that it's great because it kind of breaks up with the monotony of everyone playing, you know, heavy ass trap or you know whatever. And I think that like especially at the block parties, you know, like I'll actually go back and say on top of that, when I played the Matt Decent block party at Brooklyn and Drake came out, that was crazy.
Yeah,
so,
that is bananas.
yeah.
I saw when that happened, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that was insane.
That is so cool. Is there anyone that you're just like dying to collaborate with? You're dying to have on a track of yours?
I want to work with Migos. I like Migos a lot. I want to work with a lot of rappers right now.
Just got signed to Kanye's label.
I want to work with Kai.
I love that track that Jeff you did.
Oh yeah.
With Kai.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Man, there's a lot of people. I'm just kind of like I finished my EP and I've been kind of like taking a break for a little bit, but now I'm like getting back into music mode again, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to put out more stuff.
Yeah, it's probably hard to focus during summer with like everything going on, right? Is it more like
kind of, yeah.
Like a music
fall is just kind of crazy overall because it's kind of, I feel like it's better. Like shows are there's actually more shows. It's like usually the best time to tour out of the whole year.
Really?
Yeah, I mean everybody's back in college or school or you know back in their hometowns or whatever they're at, and it's like everybody's kind of itching to do stuff on the weekends. You know, it's getting colder. There's you know I think just a lot of combinations.
Colder, so you want to heat it up in the club.
Right.
Perfect. That's perfect.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for doing this very last second interview.
Of course, yeah.
I really appreciate it. This was fun, and I hope you make it back to Oregon sometime.
Of course, I can't wait to come back. I think I'm coming back in like November or something.
Well, there you have
Portland.
it. We'll make it. We'll make the drive. Don't you worry.
Drive
it's
up
not
there.
that far.
It's gonna be
Perfect.
fun.
Well, thank you very much, Dylan.
Thank you.